Hey, Richard Petrie here, and just got a little message for you, and it might be kind of thought-provoking, but I've just had lunch with a friend of mine, and he got a cancer prognosis about a year ago, and they were sort of treating it and things like that. Well, just before Christmas, they came back to him and said it's getting worse. You've got it in your spine, it's spread all up your back, and basically not good. You've got 12 months to go. So, he sent me a text, and we caught up for lunch today, and it was pretty upbeat because I don't see the point. And so, last thing he wants to do is have everyone feel sorry for him. He wants to obviously have a good time and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I said, let's tell me about the details in 60 seconds, and then we talk about whatever, other things. But let me know what your situation is, and basically that's it. He's got 12 months. So I said, but what did you learn? What have you learned from all this? Because often when you're in a situation like this, you look at the world differently and you look at your life differently. And he said, I have learned a few things. He said, one is that, for me anyway, it's all about people. And we have people come into our lives at various times, and yet we lose track of them. And he said, stay in touch with, when you find people that are important, stay in touch with those people. Don't lose track of them. Stay in touch. That was one. Another one is, if you fall over, don't get back up. So in other words, don't worry about making mistakes. If life's about being perfect, then you need to worry about it. But if the life's about getting better and improving, then just try things out, and you will fail, and that's not a problem. That's part of being a success is trial and error and failure, and you know what I mean. Don't worry about it. And then we talked along again. He said, but having said that, I wouldn't be in the position I am. He's going to travel to Europe for 6 weeks and take his family to Australia. He said, if I wasn't properly insured, I wouldn't. Things aren't great, but things wouldn't be as good as they are. I can do things and still do activities and have a great time for about 6 months. And he said, be properly insured, get your insurance in place and all that type of stuff. And so that's the final 3 points. So relationships are really important. Once you find them, stay in touch with those people. 2, it doesn't matter if you fail. That's part of being successful. Get up and carry on. Get over yourself. And 3, get yourself properly insured. So pretty good advice from someone who's, you know what it's like when you get that perspective. All of a sudden everything becomes clear. So have a think about that. Maybe some of those things apply to you. Certainly apply to me.